is everyone, welcome back to another Gunpla unboxing. I don't do these much recently because I try to get the videos out as quickly as possible, but this guy's gonna take me a while to build, so I pretty much want to give you guys a quick look at what you get inside of this on day one. So anyway, first off there is a look at the front of the box. This is the premium edition, which comes with the stand and the big sheet of water slides. As usual with a master grade, the art on here is fantastic. This one is really dynamic. The regular version, to me though, looks more foreboding than this one. So between the two, I don't know which I like better. I think in the shop, I actually like the standard version that little bit better. It's kind of gray on this, just looks a little bit washed out. When I saw this first, I thought this would kind of be, you know, reflective or holographic or something like that, but no, it's just a really subdued gray. Straight away, this cost me 5,600 yen. Flip that around to the side to see what the RRP is, and that is 7,000. So you're gonna get this in between about 5,600 and 7,000, something like that. So here's a quick look on the side of the box anyway. And again, this is in English, so I'll take a quick read through all of this. And we have the Dragoons, and what it says is the small Dragoon terminals on the backpack can recreate shooting poses. Next then is the shoulders, and what it says here are shoulder joints are built on movable shafts, allowing arms to be pulled out and rotated into a wide range of positions. Next up there, we've got a picture of the head, and that looks fantastic. That is a sick Gundam head right there. And what it says here is fine reproduction of the unique head design. Next is the legs, and it says the leg frames expand for a wide range of movement. There we have the effect parts. The back Dragoon terminals comes with clear joint parts to replicate blasts. If you haven't seen already, there is a P Bandai version of this that looks a little bit more, I guess, explosive, but it already does come with, but this does already come with parts for displaying these Dragoons deployed. There are some pictures of the backpack, and I hope the color separation is as good as it looks on the box here. And what it says is the backpack moves with the frame, verniers shift horizontally. Here we have the shield, and the composite armed shield system opens up and is removable. And finally, there are two pictures of the finished kit, and this definitely looks like it's going to need a lot of panel lining to break up that monotonous gray, but once you do, I think it's going to look awesome. Alright, so here's the second part of the box. There is the premium contents, that awesome stand, as well as the water slides. That looks like one hell of a sheet of water slides. There's the front and back of the kit, and over here we have the weapons. So what we got here is the weaponry, and so far this looks good. I'm digging the rifle. But what it says here is weaponry comes with a complete set of armory, including the composite arm shield system with the impressively large beam saber. There you go, it's impressively large. As well as that, then you've got the Judicium beam rifle, as well as the Dragoons and more. Next down here is Dragoons, and all Dragoon parts are removable. The gun, muzzle, and the verniers are reproduced in fine detail. Okay, last here we've got some more information, and it says Providence Gundam ZAFT Mobile Suit ZGMF-X13A. A sleekly designed plastic model of the Providence Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed. Designed with a joint structure that enables dynamic action poses without compromising proportion. It's really hard to read this past a camera. Comes with a ZAFT Forces logo base, perfect for displaying ZAFT mobile suits. Comes with same scale RAL whatever figure. I'm gonna guess that's crew set. If you haven't guessed by now, I've never watched the end of Seed. I couldn't get past 8 episodes. But the mobile suits are some of the most awesome designs out of all the Gundam series. Gunpla original stickers and dry decals recreate the mobile suits' warning signs and markings. Also comes with a special set of water decals compiling the markings of 6 mobile suits from Master Grade Seed series. Okay, that's really cool. I thought they were all for this, but they are actually for 6 suits. I wonder what they're going to be. I'm going to assume it's going to be the Buster, Blitz, Strike, and Jewel Gundam. Maybe the Freedom and this as well. That's probably the 6. Either way, that's awesome, and even more of a reason for me to buy the Jewel Gundam, which I haven't gotten around to yet. Okay, so let's get that tape off. There we go. Oh, and there's stuff on the bottom as well. So there is the image on the back of the box, which is basically an extended version of the picture from the front of the box. So the front of the box is cut off around here, but we can see some more of the Dragoons. As well as that, we've got some screen caps from the series. So anyway, that's enough about that box. Let's bust this thing open and see what we've got. Also, I will mention in this premium box, put this back on temporarily, just like the first run box of Barbatos Lupus Rex, the bottom section sticks out like this, which is a really cool touch. It really makes it stand out from other Gundam boxes. And on the side here we seem to have a quote from the pilot. That is a really cool addition to the box. So small, so subtle, but really cool. So it says here, anything that man can do, I can do just as well. Raula the Japanese is here. Cruise. So Raula Cruise, Providence taking off. And we've also got that in Japanese up here, and that says, あの男にできて、私にできないはすべない。Raul Cruiseだ。Providence 出るぞ。Okay, so let's take a look at each of these runners one by one. Okay, so first off in here, I might as well open these up. So first off in here is Runner A. So on here we've got some nice subdued red, a kind of darker than usual yellow, and a darker than your average blue. So these are your Gundam colors, but a little bit more subdued. There's that beam effect, which is pretty large, like the box says. There is Figma Saitama for comparison, so it's taller than he is. Next up then we have the bag of stickers. I'm going to assume these are the ones you get in the standard set, so that is the foils for the eyes. I'm going to assume head cameras and maybe lenses of something, I'm not sure. We've got some dry decals in there as well. Okay, so there are the dry transfers. Take the back off that and that might be a little bit clearer to see. There we go, so that's what we get in here. Not really a whole lot when it comes to dry transfers. Next up then is the sheet of stickers. Personally, I'm not a big fan of stickers, so I won't be using these, but that is those. Okay, so now moving on to the next bag, and first off in here is Runner I. We've got a lot of parts of the inner frame, mainly the waist unit, some parts of the beam rifle. Oh, this is from the Master Grade Freedom 2.0. So it shares some parts with that kit, which is very good, because that kit is fantastic. If you've never gotten it, I highly recommend the Freedom 2.0. But anyway, it's got some parts of its beam rifle. I wonder how much. A base adapter, as well as parts for the waist unit, like I said already. There's some hands as well, or should I say manipulators. Anyway, next one then, and this is Runner F1, and this is brand new for the Providence Gundam. On here is more parts of the inner frame. I'm seeing some foot, some skirting armor, and some more skirting armor. The detail so far is looking like exactly what you would expect from a Master Grade. The plastic also feels good as well, soft but not too soft. Okay, so the next runner in that bag is Runner J. So in here we've got some more parts of the leg. This looks like the calf section, parts of the bottom of the foot. At least I think it is, because in this runner we did get some feet. So I guess maybe there's multiple tiers to the foot. Hold on. There's the reason why this is another Master Grade Freedom 2.0 runner, so if you've seen the Freedom, you would have seen this before. Again, the plastic feels fantastic. Next runner then, and that is exactly the same, so another Runner J from Freedom 2.0. Next up then, and this is the first of the gray. This is an aspect of the kit I'm a little on the fence about. The color to me looks a little bit touch and go. It could either look really great, like have a sort of 80s vibe, like a bit of a sci-fi Star Wars-esque vibe, like it being mainly in gray, but at the same time, I have a feeling this one shade of gray through the whole thing will look a little bit monotonous, but I guess we're going to find out. Anyway, we've got a lot of panel detailing and everything on here. There's the shield, the antenna, parts of the head, there is Rao himself, as well as the front of the face there. So far looking good. Hopefully all this gray will come together in the end. And this one is a little bit smaller. Okay, so the first runner in this bag is another gray one. So as you can see, there's a lot of large gray pieces. This does give me the vibe of some no-grade kits, but I guess what can you do with a part as large as this? Maybe split it up into more colors? I don't know. These are very large parts, all in one monotonous color. It's on the back, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. But anyway, this is Runner C, and brand new for Providence, in case you haven't guessed. Next runner then, and whoa, this one feels fun. So this is one of those rubbery runners. Again, this is something I haven't seen in a kit for a long time. I mean a long time, and for good reasons. Can you even paint this? Like if you're painting the kit, can you use this at all? But anyway, this is Runner H1, and it's really soft and really old school. So this is the pipes for, I'm guessing, around the waist as well as towards the front section of the abdomen. Next runner up, and that is of the beam rifle. So that is Runner G. Of course, this is new for the kit. That's a little bit dark, I'll lighten that up. But anyway, that looks pretty cool. I know there are some other parts for the rifle that are in a lighter color, so the colors do get broken up a bit. But so far, looking big and looking awesome. First Next up then is the clear parts for showing the Dragoons deploy. I've also got a clear part for inside of the head, so that is clear, so if you're painting it, that's good for you. Bandai 2017, so this is new for Providence. And these parts, unlike the parts that you get with the premium Bandai set, don't have any effect parts, the little blast effect parts, and they cannot bend at the center. So these are just to show them deployed a couple inches out from the Gundam. Next runner then, and we have runner F2. Once again, this is in a dark gray, which is almost towards brown, I think. This F2 is brand new for Providence Gundam again, and what looks to be part of the legs. Not sure about this. Is this going to be part of the backpack? Can you remove that entire part? That would be cool. But besides that, nothing too interesting on there. Next runner, oh, and this is part of the included base in the premium edition. So this is in a nice smoky dark gray. That is clear, so you can see through that, so that looks very, very nice. Okay, so this time it's two of the same, and that is Runner D. So some parts of the leg on there, maybe some of the arm. Again, the surface detailing is awesome. Is all the gray the same? I think so. That looks all the same to me. Again, I'm not sure if all the colors will look a little bit monotonous on this when it's finished. I hope not. But anyway, two of the same runners again, so I can put one of those to the side. And that is Runner E, and on here is the Dragoons. I'm guessing these here are parts of the large ones. These are the smaller ones. Quite a bit of detail on those. So if you're going to be paneling this kit, you're going to be at it for a while. Okay, so last up in here is this. I'll move that box out of the way. And that, of course, is the base. And this looks fantastic. I mean, this is in a metallic red. I thought it was coming in gray. So if this is metallic red, the stand section that connects into it is in a smoky, clear gray. This is going to be a fantastic looking action base. This right here is totally a reason alone just to pay the extra, I don't know, 1,500 yen or something like that for the kit, just to get the action base. I think it's worth it. Next up then is that absolutely mammoth sheet of decals. I mean, look, that's my hand. This thing is huge. Okay, so let's take a quick look around on it and see what we've got. So first off here are some decals for the Master Grade Freedom Gundam version 2.0. We've got a lot of these small warning decals in red, white, red, some information ones, some larger ones as well. Nothing particularly exciting, but again, pretty cool. Next up then is the Blitz Gundam. So in here, again, it's a lot of tiny little warning markings. This for on the shield. Couple of phase armor ones as well. I'm not sure, are these the same as the little set of stickers you got with the kit, or are these completely new? I'm not sure. If you know, write that down there in the comments if these are the same as the standard decals you got with those kits, or if they're completely different. And I'll pin it as the top comment. And I'll make sure to pin that as the top comment. Okay, I'm going to speed up through this a little bit more. So there is for the Isle Strike Gundam. Those are really nice. Next up here is the decals for the Jewel Gundam, and you get a lot for that, I guess. Probably some for the armor, some from the actual mobile suit. But between the Jewel Gundam here and the Aegis Gundam down here, that is a metric fuck ton of warning decals. I think that could drive a man to insanity. Anyway, that is of course the Aegis Gundam down here. And last then is the Buster Gundam over here. So that means in this huge set of water slide decals, there isn't even a single one for the kit it comes with. I have a feeling those probably come with this right here. The extra display parts for the Providence. It doesn't say anything about coming with decals, so it doesn't seem to, not that I can see. So maybe it doesn't, but if the water slides come with this, then that is some serious scumbag tactics from Bandai. But anyway, whatever. On to the manual, and let's take a very quick flick through this. And there is the front of the manual. There is page 1 showing, actually that's not page 1, it is page 1, showing all the included runners. Again, the assembly is good. Oh, thankfully, this comes with this sort of thing. I hate when manuals don't have this. When you've got this, you can just take all the runners and prepare them to make the part you're going to make, but when you don't, you're just digging through runners all the time. So that's cool. All looks pretty much the same through there. There is the center, got some more pictures of the Providence, some more information, a color guide, a 1-point step for making your kit look better, and what it says is, let's try ink drawing. Use Gundam marker for ink drawing, sold separately or similar to add color to seam markings on the kit. This enhances the 3D effect and realism of the model. So pretty much panel line it. Some info on the weaponry as well as the pilot, and that's pretty much what's in the middle there. And yada yada yada, more manual. Not too much info really, besides how to put it together. There is a picture then on the back, and that is it for the unboxing. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions about the finished kit that you would like answered in the review, then make sure to write them down there now. It really will help me out when preparing the review as to what you'd like to see. So if anything is on your mind, anything in particular you'd like to know, any specifics, again, write them down there and I'll get to them in the review. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.